So I just annoy them. You look for an error, you look for the opening. You keep using your frames for the most part. Small mix-up upon small mix-up. So opening up people... So for Steve, for the most part, you don't have a lot of big hitting things. You don't. You have a lot of small mix-ups upon small mix-ups. So one of your favorite lows is probably going to eventually be Pab DF1 or full crouch DF1, right? Pab down 1 or full crouch DF1. Standing down to 1 into duck. Like, you want to force errors, essentially, by frustrating your opponent by poking them non-stop while remaining safe. That's, like, the most important part. That's how you're going to get, a back one to go in, because they don't... They want to get their turn already, in a sense. And also remember, back one's a high. So even if you set it up right, and let's say they do a move that high crushes, it's no good. So again, you want to do small mix-ups on small mix-ups, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? On block, that's -3. So that means you can still weave to either side. Or you can down jab, if you want to. Like, you have to just keep... You test their patience non-stop, essentially. And the moment they start holding their buttons after all those stuff, like 1, 2, 3, DF1, sway back, or DF1 duck cancel, or DF1 duck FC DF1, or let's say Pab forward 2 on block, and then they press a button, and then you get a free whiff punish. It's looking for those tiny errors here and there, and then punishing them for it. And then the more they hold their buttons, the more you just keep them in front of your face. And then the moment they're frustrated, you give them that one check in the face, in the cheek, for that back one. So yeah, that's like it's probably not the best tip and not fully explained and in depth, but very short and off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure other Steve mains have better explanations. But that's it. That's essentially how I do it. So I just annoy them. You look for an error, you look for the opening. You keep using your frames for the most part. Small mix-up upon small mix-up. And then if you can get guaranteed stuff, like let's say you know how to do the extended duck forward 2 into while standing 1, 2, that's big. Clyde loves cheese because you can now instantly check them with a back 1, stuff like that. You can always play around with the while standing 1, 2, and then back 1. And then of course, once they show that they're gonna, evade back 1, they're gonna counter back 1, you can just backdash and move around. Oh, I can't give you any tips for that. For the Shiro combo, because I can't do it either.